What's up, everyone? I'm Leo. We're in April 2025, and today we're going to be talking about AI agents, what they are, where I think we are when it comes to AI agents, and how you can get started using them. So let's dig in. It seems like everyone can't stop talking about AI agents, and honestly, there's a good reason behind that hype. AI agents have powered companies like Midjourney, which was able to get to 200 million in recurrent revenue with just 10 employees. 11 Labs got to 100 million with only 30 employees. Cursor, which is like an AI powered coding assistant, also hit 100 million in recurring revenue with only 20 people. And even smaller teams like Lovable are generating around 5 million annually with around 20 people in their team. So this is the shift that we're seeing in the AI landscape, where smaller teams are able to compete with these giants and put in on these crazy profitable numbers just because of AI agents. So I'm super bullish when it comes to AI agents, and I think it's only a matter of time before we see one of these small teams powered by AI agents hit $1 billion in recurring revenue. If you haven't started playing around with AI agents, this is probably the best week for you to get started. Google just released Gemini 2.5 Pro, which is one of the most powerful AI models in the AI space right now. OpenAI also released a new image generator, which is allowing you to create infographics, marketing materials, text graphics, and it allows you to modify images all from within ChatGPT. So these updates aren't just fun, they're important because tools like these are becoming part of our everyday use. So whether it's helping you create code, answer emails, manage your calendar, design graphics, AI agents are getting smarter every day, so you might as well get comfortable and familiar with them now. In simple terms, an AI agent is just an autonomous program that can take in input, it can make decisions using logic, and it can interact with tools or other agents in order to achieve the specific goal that's created for. So unlike basic automations, AI agents use logic or LLMs in order to adapt to different scenarios and best know which tool or best approach to go about the problem that they're being faced with. So I kind of want you to see AI agents as nothing more than just digital employees that never forget anything. They can work 24/7 without complaining or needing breaks, and they cost way less than hiring somebody. That's kind of why you're seeing the big push in the AI space. Once the task is able to be automated, it could be handled by an AI agent, and it's much easier to scale with AI agents and just spin up 10, 20, 100 of them than it is to go and go through the whole hiring process of hiring somebody. As of April 2025, there's three types of agents that are dominating the space. There's rule-based agents. These function more like simple automation workflows, do this, then that. Think of tools like Zapier, Make.com, NAN. These follow a predetermined set of rules and they're pretty much work on a linear path. There's generative agents, so you're probably already using these. These are more like ChatGPT 4, Claude, Midjourney. These can generate responses, content, or images for you based on prompts. And there's autonomous agents. So these are going to be your multi-tool decision-making agents. They're more powerful for that specific task that they're created for. They're a bit more difficult to set up, but think of an agent that maybe has access to your calendar, email, is able to search the internet, can book meetings, and can also make calls for you. I feel like in 2026, this is the direction where we're going, where an AI agent can work with another AI agent, or an AI agent army can work with another AI agent army in order to achieve a whole bunch of different tasks, especially now with the introduction of MCP. So how can you get started with AI agents? And I feel like this is kind of difficult because it's all going to depend on how technical you are. If you've never touched an AI agent before and you don't even know what an AI agent is, then I feel like your best bet is playing around with ChatGPT 4 or even throwing in like a Microsoft Copilot license, which is a very powerful agent already by itself that can tie into your calendar inbox and it can schedule meetings for you straight out the box. Now, the one thing that I could tell you is that you can go into a whole iceberg of different tech and different platforms and tools that kind of do the same thing. My advice to you is choose one platform and learn it inside out, or at least learn it to the point that you're comfortable with creating an agent or creating the automations that you need. And then once you learn that platform, then you can move on to the other ones and maybe the more harder agents and maybe the ones that you run yourself. So I would recommend start with the cloud platforms like Zapier, Make.com, NAN, and then gradually work yourself out to the when start running it locally and maybe start introducing coding blocks to be able to do the automations that you're not able to do straight out the box with these platform tools. So a couple takeaways from everything are: identify your needs. So identify which are the most repetitive tasks that you know an AI agent can handle well. Another takeaway is choosing the right tool for the job. So for simple automations, look into platforms like Zapier, Make.com, and AN. These are platforms that are very powerful for creating automations, rule-based agents where you can throw in an LLM to do logic on certain automations and workflows. Just to finish the topic on AI agents, I don't think that this is just a tech trend that's gonna go away. I think that we're very early to this technology, and this is a technology that eventually is going to touch everyone on their day-to-day basis. And maybe we're heading towards a world where we pay a subscription for our AI agent to be able to communicate with a whole bunch of other AI agents and be able to do a whole bunch of different automated tasks straight out the box, where you just have to sign into those platforms, and the AI agent kind of just does everything. So instead of you having to set it up by yourself, all these services just come pre-built into one service. And I think that if you're in the space, it's something very exciting. This is going to revolutionize industries across all industries. So in content creation, medicine, we've had self-driving cars, which you could say those are AI agents. We've had those for years now. And I think the technology is just going to keep getting better and better, especially with all the open source code and all the open source technologies that are coming out. And everyone's very excited and working together and improving the issues that are coming up along the way. And yeah, it's a very exciting time if you're in the space. Now, I just want to say that if you did make it this long in the video, thank you for watching. I would appreciate if you give my video a thumbs up. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm trying to get into the algorithm, and it did take me like a whole week just to kind of choose what topic I wanted to speak about and what tool I was going to use to record the video. But this is something that I'm very passionate about. I've been working in tech for 15 years now, and this is I'm already keeping up to speed with almost all the AI news and all the AI tools that are coming out every single day. So this is something that I wanted to jump in for a very long time, and I was kind of procrastinating for a while. And yeah, if you like the video and you enjoy this type of content, AI content and AI news, AI tools, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of that. So if you want to subscribe, I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.